Alright, this is Andrew Jolly with Joda Home Inspections. We are at 497 South, 640 West in Lehigh. Today is March 12th, 2020. We're doing a sewer scope. I accessed this through a clean out in the bedroom of the lower floor. We've got it pushed out to the city line, and we're going to pull it back and see what we find. So we're 86 feet out. Which is pretty average. Average line's around 100 feet. This first connection point, this is called the nose on. This is where it goes from your line to the city line. And that one looks good. It's dropping into the line. It's not disconnected. You're not going into the very bottom of it, which can cause problems if the city line were to back up. So I saw this while I was pushing out. You can see on the top part of the screen right there how it's bowed down. I don't know what has caused this, but something has smashed it down. It is constricted a little bit, so that is an area where the line is not as wide. There's a higher risk of it having an issue in this area, but it doesn't look like it's caused any issue today. You still have quite a bit of space for waste to flow down, but again, it is a part of the line that's now constricted. I also don't know how much it caused that line to get thinned when that was damaged, or what caused damage to it. You know, it's possible that if it was physically damaged when it was installed, or if a hole was being dug and it was damage from outside the pipe, that it could now be thinner, which makes it easier for it to create a crack or roots and things to get into it. But again, it aside from being a little bit constricted, it's still performing well in that area today. There's also a good chance it's been there for a long time. This is PVC pipe. This is a plastic pipe. This is what they still use on most new construction. You don't have a lot of the issues with PVC like you do some of the older types of pipe, like cast iron or clay. Now this is transitioning into the house, most likely. Now you're going to see some standing water. This is a belly. This is a little bit of a flat spot where water's not draining on its own. There we go. You can see my camera head coming over the top of it. I didn't start counting, but maybe 6-7 feet long. And it's not covering the entire line, but it is a little bit of a flat spot. So it's definitely far from the worst that I've seen. But it is an area where waste has to build up a tiny bit before it's going to flow down. Ideally, you want everything to drain naturally on its own with gravity instead of having to build up before it goes down. Overall, a good looking line. You have that one flat spot, and then you have that one spot that's been pinched or compressed in some way. But even that area was performing the way that it should. I said we were 86 feet out. My counter may have reset after I started pushing out. Looks like I pulled it back about 10 feet or so after after it got to 0, and so it's probably not 86 feet out. It's probably more like 96. So I'm going to end this recording now.